Wowee, been a year since my last one, huh? Guess it's better late than never than to make another one. Before I start, I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna be doing in this video because I gained like 90 plus subscribers this month. So let's do that. Basically, every year from now on, I'll be doing a year review which I go over the various things that happened related to Mario 64 Machinima and its community. And now that doesn't mean I'll be mentioning any type of drama of any sorts. So I guess without further delay, let's just jump into it. January, Super Mario 9080 made a tutorial on how to make animated Halo arenas, which are commonly used in green screen fights. It's a minute in length and quickly goes over the steps on how to do it. The beta star dance was converted to Mono Composer as a wait, how do you read this? I actually don't know how to read this. JSON animation. I think that's how you say it. Which led to Violet 64 converting it to its original format and later releasing it on their channel. I already explained what Mono Composer was in the last year in review, so I'll put a clip of me explaining what it is.
It allows Machinimas to overwrite animations for custom animations included or with their own animations, which are made possible by using Blender and Fast64.
MGS released a character for playing as the bully. It comes with free switchable expressions. It also adds textures, which would probably be in Quad 64. The H1 released this custom map called Whomp's Clubhouse, and 64 Pac released this Spazka, which I think was intended for mobile or either PC, probably both. But if it's only for mobile, then shouldn't the population of mobile machinists be decreased by 0? Well, that's a predicament. I guess I'll give it until maybe next year. If so, then long lost PC machinimist. February, MGS and CM9 released the Toaster and Super Carby 64 character hacks. And yes, Super Carby 64. March, Lazy 12 released the Mario 64 monopad which had different outfits from Mario, which were in Super Mario Odyssey. They also posted a resource for the sliding star doors, which to be honest, I don't know what use it will have, but sure, I think. Dom made a direct this month and that's a few things by him, which is very cool. Matthew G4 also uploaded a video on what makes a machinima. It's a pretty interesting watch also. April, the Legacy branch of Sound was heavily updated this month, which is made by my friend Rise, which I'm pretty sure some of you already knew, but for those who didn't, go check it out, please. Anyways, changes were made with the color code editor and the added feature of mimicking the cartridge tilting spaz effect through a custom animation. The Legacy version has been a primary version of Saturn, receiving more updates through September. Dom Sleeping Clam had came out this month, which was a nice 17 minutes. May, Common Laser was held during this month by Glitchy PSI, which featured trailers from Machinima creators and the showcase development for Project Comet, which announced the release of M64MM3 Beta 1. The trailers featured in it were submitted and chosen for a community-coordinated submission contest, which was announced back in February. Besides this, a new add-on for M64MM3 was added, which was called Melon Orchestrator. It's a free kit tool which allows you to move the camera in any direction, angle, and position you want. The camera angles are keyframeable using the Orchestrator timeline, which means they could be animated and later played back in the sequence. Also, Meet the Series was uploaded this month, making it the best machinima this month also. It has some pretty good storytelling and, dare I say, some funny moments. It's a pretty enjoyable watch, so go watch if you haven't, which I'm certain that 70% of you have already did. GMM had a pretty cool green screen fight uploaded this month, and if he plans to make another, then he better take my advice, because if he doesn't, then his subscriber count will plummet. June, some updates were added this Saturday, with the ability to quickly switch eye textures, improvements to the color code selector, and a speed limit toggle, along with some minor fixes with the user interface in-game. Couldn't find anything significant that happened this month, so not much to talk about here. July. Water, I mean, the awesome Mario, I think we should still call him Water. Anyway, Water premiered his Super Mario 10-second collab, which is just the 5-second collab, but 5 more seconds. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what more you want me to say. Wise uploaded a tutorial on how to set up sound for Windows, and entries for Muvic's upcoming collab were uploaded during this time. I also appeared in one of them where I voice acted it, but nobody cares about that because I'm a total loser. August. Firelight released her M64 peace sign, which is actually sorta creative. It's a user interface for Project 64 in which you can switch between Mario's hand state and default eye states. Crazy Jar created a quick tutorial on the statement of the donation box, which appears in Project 64 every time you open it, because clearly they want your money and will want them to pay their bills because of it. Again, updates for Saturn were added. Support for custom models came around, and the option to modify the environment's shading. Camera was also improved as well, including the Evo V slider, which was added. Showerx released his second part of his modification episode that's part of his Machinima series called World Traveler 64. I highly love this month if I do say so myself. Dom also uploaded a video which was a banner for some reason. gaining over 2,000 plus views. A down moment if I do say so myself. September, 2 major updates for Saturn were added, including environment effects and support for Mono Composer and custom animations. The Saturn Color Code Editor was again made available this month. It's pretty cool. There were also some cool releases which I'm not even going to even bother mentioning because we'd be here for a while. But I will say that an episode of MN64 came out, which is a very good Machinima series. Go check it out if you haven't. Dub's first episode of his Dimensions Collided series was also uploaded during this time. October. There were a lot of good Machinimas that came out this month. Ones like Super's remake of Fair World, the first part, Webtail's Return of the Webtail 245 episode 11, MN64's Night of the Killers, and Hamichez's Super Outrageous Warriors, which has some pretty good editing visuals. Also, Saturn got a very cool update, woohoo! Forgot to mention that a remake of the first episode of Dimensions Collided was remade by my friend Dom. I swear I'll stop mentioning Dom. Actually, he's so awesome that I should keep mentioning November. Let's just get this out of the way. Blooper Day! Woohoo! This was a holiday where people would make machinimas and upload them to celebrate it. I promoted it a bit on Twitter because, I want more people to participate in it. And it kind of made people participate in it, so yeah. That was a win-win for me. It took place on November 26th, and most of my friends made machinimas on this day, which is kind of impressive to see. Although super, never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. And speaking of super, you can make machinimas on the iOS apparently.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, come on, I think it's cool. And once again, Saturn gets an update. Yeah, it seems like Saturn gets an update every month or so. Which, hey, isn't a bad thing, and I like to promote it to people so that they can use it. So yeah, please use Saturn if you have it. Please, just use Saturn, please. I will show one feature that was added. Of course, the best machinima that came out this month was Super Mario 64, the new place. There's very good storytelling and editing in it, which is very clean, I must say, and with its lore. So yeah, we'd be here all day. Took about 3 years for it to come out, and was it worth the wait? Yes, it was worth the wait. Numerous Collab also came out this day, which was pretty cool, and after that, Yellow's World Season 2 came out 2 days later. It's pretty cool also. December, this month we got a Saturn update. Some of the notable things added were the spinning feature, adding a certain amount of stars, and the ability to add the M emblem. PSI hosted a comic laser mini and basically featured some of the things PSI had been doing during the course of a couple months. PSI also released version 1.1 of his Metal Orchestrator add-on for M64 MM3. It included performance improvements on very long frame rates, and added mouse support and an undo and redo button. Super's Race to the Flat Cloud was announced as well, although at the time of writing this, it hasn't even came out yet. But I'm sure it'll be a treat, since it's like a sequel to his Endless Staircase Collab, which was also a highlight from last year. It's also apparently gonna come out before the 28th, so yeah, that's awesome! Putty did a live stream breaking down the recent subpart episode, which I mentioned a while ago. Just him breaking down from its story and production. My friend we spoke hit 1,000 subscribers for some reason. He had 2 videos on there named Cherry and Chair, 2 true masterpieces. And what does this have to do with Super Mario 64 Machinima? Nothing, I just wanted to mention my friend because he is awesome and cool, and very nice. Also, if I forgot to mention anything, then I'll probably put it in the description of this video.